Okay, our YouTube people get early access.
Hello, YouTube. This is your friend and host, Don Kilpatrick.
You lucky, lucky people. All right, cool. Now, let's open the room up. Let's broadcast. Let's open it up to the Zoom people.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody hold on.
Yep. Gotta wait. I am gonna wait at least 15 seconds before we do the honorary intro.
Just doing this to make them jealous, but that's okay.
I know. We're just
showing off.
Did you guys bring a live brush? Did you guys bring a live brush intro? I'd love to play it.
Oh, we just have our music, but that's
okay.
all in post. Do that all in post.
No, we got a video. We got a video.
Yeah.
We got a video, Tyler. We just.
Oh yeah, we do have one. Can you share it somehow, Ray?
Yeah, we can.
Oh no! Yeah, we're gonna have to do. We'll do that. We're definitely gonna do that. All right. Okay.
Right. Tyler and Ray, don't be uncomfortable after that. Don't feel like you can't move after you've been astonished by that. But
crossover episode. This is a crossover episode.
Live brush and illustration isolation crossover episode.
We're kind of forcing it. We didn't ask for permission for it to be a crossover episode.
No,
just kind of jumped on it.
The most sued broadcast on the internet.
Didn't we just call Tyler and say, hey, we would join us for a Zoom meeting just to talk?
Yeah.
This is a trap.
I think I found your wallet. I think I found your wallet.
All right. Hi, everybody. This is John. I'm here with Timmy and Tyler Jacobson and Ray Bonilla and Don Kilpatrick. And is anybody else in the room yet?
No, but I'm sure they will.
There's more joining us. We're going to be doing our normal 4-minute poses, and this is Tyler's first time here. I am going to steal the share here, and here we go. I hope you all can see that. We are here. This is sponsored by Visual Arts Passage, our online art community and education online program, which, by the way, Tyler was an incredible guest speaker in last week. And had just a fantastic time listening to him and watching him, and talking.
Thank you.
He was fantastic. The students got a tremendous amount out of it. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Just a quick mention, Studio Bridge, Timmy, if you want to share a link.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Gonna share a link.
Don't want to go into too much, but Bill Cobb and I have been drawing all day. We did a morning session already, and this is the second drawing event for me today. We did a guest, our first guest lecture this week. We got Lake Hurwitz joining us on Tuesday night, and then Mr. Ray Bonilla will be joining us the first Monday of January 4th. And he's going to do a month of Mondays with us. So check it out if you get a chance.
Super affordable, and we're still doing free trials, so hop on.
Good deal. Here we are in our live stream, and Tyler, again, this may be a little bit new to you in this room anyway, and we've had a great group of people join us, and I hope you're happy to be hanging around with some of these people. I'm going to start at top left. I love doing this. George Pratt, Audrey Benjaminson, Gil Ashby, myself, John Foster, Brent Watkinson, Hector Casanova, Bill Cobe, Don Kilpatrick, Ashley Lovett, Vanessa Del Rey, Dale Stefanos, and Raymond Bonilla.
Oh, wow.
And then this is Montavo Manchado, which he started joining us after I put that page together, and I haven't redone it yet. And then I always leave the last page for Mr. Payne. Chris did this one night and just floored us. It wasn't the reference. He was just drawing the guest speakers that were here. Tough to pull off as a double portrait. So tonight, our reference is this. And I think Don's going to be drawing first. I'm going to jump through the reference real quick. This is our first reference, first photo that Don's going to be drawing.
And I'll just say, we got a couple new people joining tonight. 20-minute poses.
Yep, 20-minute poses.
Draw with us, please.
Second reference. Third reference. I know Ray's already staked claim to this. Tyler, I don't know if you want to jump in and you can choose this one or this one, the last reference.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll choose that last one if you want to.
It's a great
that.
And then I think Audrey's going to be here. I hope Audrey jumps in. I look at, is there anybody, did anybody else come in? I'm looking here.
Nope.
Not yet.
I'll let you know.
Okay. And then Ray, we got a kind of special one. We thought this might help you. Maybe we could go back to this and you could get this one wrapped up.
That's from last week.
Yeah, this is from last week. I know he was, working on it for a little bit last week. So
don't hate the player, hate the painter.
Hate the painter.
All right, time to draw, everybody.
Cool. Yeah.
Get your reference at visualartspassage.com/photos. And please share your work. Facebook and Instagram is back for us. So share your group on both hashtags are the same.
Yeah, whichever one's more your speed, just share it there. We'll check it out at the end of the night.
All right.
And, please draw with us because that's why we keep doing this. It's what makes it so much fun.
All right. Here we go. And then, of course, we have the new official time clock. So.
Oh, yeah. The clock of doom.
The clock of doom is here.
Sounds really intimidating and loud.
I'm going to stop sharing.
Oh, Don.
Real stressful.
Don hasn't seen the clock yet.
No, I'm kind of scared. I think it's going to make me jump and ruin my painting.
No, you only get to see the clock if you're joining us on YouTube. It took me a crazy amount of time to develop. And so far, let me just check. It appears that about 5 people are enjoying it.
Don, you drop out for one. You take one stream off, and it goes to Timmy's head like hardcore in terms of control.
I know. It's like a whole new thing now, man. I missed 1 week, and
you were the last levy, that was holding back.
No, man. Now it's like no holds barred.
The raging rivers of oppression.
Yeah, 10 minutes have really becoming serious because he brought the clock in.
It's because I started watching The Undoing with Nicole Kidman, and I was like, I have to start wrapping up Illustration Isolation early enough so I can finish The Undoing before somebody spoils it.
That's always the clock that you have to race against.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spoil this.
Yeah.
Holy. So how was everybody's week?
Not bad. Finished up a paint. I was in the middle of a magic painting, so
nice.
Finished up a commission for magic, and I always celebrate a little bit after I wrap one up.
Oh, nice.
So what is the feeling? I mean, what is it like? The accomplishment feeling of getting done, or sending it off, feeling good about it? I mean, tell me about that. And I'll tell you afterwards why I asked.
It's a combo of all those. I'd say it's this particular time. A lot of times it's just, I got that done. But this particular time I was really happy with, because it was like I was trying a really challenging, for me anyways, because I'm painting my magic pieces in oils now. I was trying like a pretty challenging color scheme. So I was happy with it this time. But I'd say a lot of the time it's like, whew, I'm just glad that's done.
Yeah.
Years ago, I remember the euphoria I got, and I got it at the strangest time, is leaving FedEx because
Yeah,
that's when a
yeah.
project was finished. I love seeing things printed. That was always excited, but I always loved that feeling. It was like the feeling that the project was done when I left the FedEx office. I know that's a little different in this world today, but
I mean, I'd say I get this very similar feeling when because at least with Wizards of the Coast work, we have to update it through their portal. So it's that I watch that progress bar, and then as soon as the painting is fully uploaded, the file, I'm like, oh, so it's like that feeling of getting it shipped off.
And that's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's this feeling of completion, but there's also the feeling of like, oh, now I got to wait for the feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be the worst.
Is that common? I know, like the tradition, I used to get a phone call, when they received the piece and opened it up, they would call you and say, hey, that's, we like it, or, give you an opinion right there. I know a lot of times they don't even respond back to you. Is it common that that you get immediate reaction from Wizards and from things you're doing now?
So it's pretty common that there's I'd say with Wizards, their rules sort of I want to say a 2-day turnaround if you're going to get feedback. But when I first started there, I was working a lot with their main art director, who's sort of moved higher up in the company now, Jeremy Jarvis. And if you got feedback from him, that meant you needed to fix things. But if it was silent, it meant, oh man, I did an amazing job. Silence was the best possible feedback you could get.
Oh, awesome.
Silence usually was like, they didn't like it that much.
That was always my worry too. Yeah. Like,
I loved getting the phone call of them saying they liked it. Yeah.
That was it. Where Jeremy Jarvis is concerned, if he took the time to say it was good, it was usually one word like nice with an exclamation point. And that meant like, wow, you better go buy a bottle of champagne and celebrate.
Hit a home run, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like he took the time to actually say, hey, good job.
awesome. Now, was it one image, or was it a series of images that you wrapped up for them?
It was just one this time. It was sort of like they go in waves, about 6-week waves of art commissioning for cards, and this was kind of the last wave of the year.
Oh, cool.
So it was nice to wrap that up. I do a lot of visual development stuff with them as well. So last week I wrapped up a bit of that stuff, and then there was this last commission sort of hanging on. So I finished that up yesterday. It was nice.
Oh, cool.
And I've recently gotten my setup down so that I don't have to wait too long to photograph it. I used to like put I'd let it dry, and then I'd put a coat of, retouch varnish or something over it so it was all even surface, and then I could photograph it. But now I have all these films and polarizing filters, so I can just photograph it wet, and it's good to go.
Nice.
That's a good thing to have in your studio. I always have that set up for sending stuff out for shows, and cross polarization is the only way to go.
Yeah, I have to thank I don't know if you guys know him, Howard Lyon. He's a friend of mine, amazing painter, and he set me up with all this stuff, and it was a game changer for me.
One of people very involved in the things we've done with the Academy and everything, Brent Watkinson, he figured all that out for us. And, it's the way museums photograph work, and it's just, you can't beat it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Used to have a place in my old studio that we were set up all the time. And now I don't, and, have to do that. It's a little cumbersome to set it up each time. And so I do it in groups, hopefully.
Yeah, I've kind of rigged up my system so that I have a color card, and I've keyed a profile to the exact lighting conditions that I paint the painting in. So once I'm done, I just kind of put my camera in front of the easel and I get the shot in that lighting condition.
Excellent.
goes pretty quick. It used to be I don't know, a whole day long affair, and now I can get it done in 20 minutes.
I used to have to send out for it all the time, and it was pricey, and it was never right.
Ray and I used to go when we were in San Francisco together. We used to go to this guy,
Don Almack, baby.
Don Almack, man, and he was like right the Stockton Tunnel. If you guys know San Francisco at all, he's like right in front of the tunnel there. There were a couple little shops right before you enter the tunnel, and they looked like you would never want to go into
food
them.
Place and right, it was a massage place or something, or a Chinese.
Yeah,
food
it was
place.
definitely like a seedy looking massage joint.
And
so
then
you
Almack
would
camera.
not assume that it was like somewhere you would want to go, but yeah, it was Almack cameras.
He shot all of Ed Hardy's stuff.
Oh yeah, and Chuck's, right? He got some of Chuck's.
Yep.
And Bill's stuff too.
Yeah, and he was showing us like they were doing an Ed Hardy retrospective, I guess at the DeYoung, and he had shot all of the work. And Don was crazy, man. It was awesome. Remember he was doing it to tell us like a Photoshop thing, like you had told me or something.
That,
yeah, you could mention it.
I mean, he was like, he was just a regular dude. Like worked on film his whole life, so he was really jazzed about the prospect of working with digital because he'd switched his whole thing over to digital cameras, and so he would tell Ray and I, like, hey, you just go into Photoshop and you select the ants and you move the ants all around the image. And he's just using a selection tool. Oh man, it was just too good. Listen to that guy.
He called it the ants because they were like moving.
Yeah, because they look like little ants.
Yeah, they were like, what are the ants? It's incredible.
Marching. You mean you guys don't call them like the marching ants? I actually call them that.
Really?
Oh yeah. No, I just called the selection marquee, I guess.
I just call it what the creators of the selection tool call it.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Like you guys, I see that one right there.
Well, now I'm gonna have to reevaluate things if you don't like it, Don. You're usually on my side of things, and this is
yeah, I'm kind of breaking out on this one here.
Yeah, this is not good.
It's gonna be...
Well, to be on Don's side, I think Adobe actually calls it marketing.
Oh no!
So,
see,
like I learned that from I don't know if you guys remember Burt Monroy.
Oh, the Photoshop guy. Wow.
Yeah, well, he called it marching ants, so I don't know.
He did.
He did.
Gotta go with that, don't you?
Not the tool.
Dale.
No, not the tool itself, of course, but the effect that the tool made visually. So,
Tyler, you know who Burt Monroy is?
No.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah. It was he wrote the Tyler, this is Dale Tyler. Whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Dale.
Yeah, whatever. He's an enemy of the show. Huge, big enemy of the show.
Wow.
Arch nemesis of.
Actually, I'm a huge fan of yours, Tyler, and
thank you.
Ray's. I just troll Ray whenever I can.
Oh, I try to make it my business to troll Ray as often as possible.
Okay, so I don't know how Dale got in here again, but
he has the code.
But I also have an announcement. We got a surprise guest tonight, Lake Hurwitz.
Oh,
whoa!
Or someone claiming to be Lake Hurwitz.
Finally, class join up.
You never can tell.
Hey, Lake. He's probably connected to audio still, but so exciting.
Wow.
That is exciting.
Cool.
Good to see you, Lake.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Lake.
Hey.
That doesn't sound like Lake at all.
It is only in the holiday season that I can get off at 4 p.m. on a Thursday.
Tell JJ to let you go. We were just talking about Jeremy Jarvis.
Oh, yeah.
Lake.
So I don't know how many people in here know this, but like he is my direct manager at this point. So he and I basically collaborate every day or every other day. And he is the person from whom I am currently learning the most.
He's one of those unique characters that has this incredible way of, like, he has this perfect lexicon of articulating art concepts. It's really impressive. Like
I think he's some kind of like genius savant.
Yeah, I would agree.
I know so many people here are familiar with Tyler and Ray because we talk smack about LiveBrush almost every episode.
Good.
John, I think we need a formal intro for Lake because he definitely deserves it.
Well, this is a good way to do this. I'm going to say something about Lake, that he has been just a phenomenal addition to to the Visual Arts Passage. Teaches our third level concept class, and he's been a great participator and contributor in study hall. Is kind of thrown himself into the whole thing, and I'm actually going to have Tyler say a few things about it because I know they work together every once in a while.
Oh man, do you want good things or
no? You never say good things. Just
the dirt.
Yeah, talk about that fight that you and Lake got into.
Yeah, I mean,
that Lake
it was
down.
sunset and it was on the beach and
I have no problem saying that if I ever got into a fight with Tyler, I would lose.
I would need a sword, otherwise it'd be a problem. But no, I mean, in all seriousness, Lake is awesome. Lake and I have worked on, I don't know, countless concept scenarios at
least 4.
We call them concept pushes. Yeah, at least 4. And and I just counted them. And we just
count.
Yeah, I put all my roles into art making. I can't do any math. But yeah, no, Lake's awesome. We've had such a good time with we drive together, I think, pretty well when we're on concept pushes. I don't know. I think we do. Maybe he doesn't think.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I am in full agreement there. There's a particular kind of like concept art brain that some people have that just makes them phenomenal to work with, and Tyler is definitely one of those.
Yeah, and well, thank you. But I mean, I was going to say, when it comes to us working together, there's something Lake always brings when we're on a push that's just like, I've never seen anybody think outside the box so heavily, yet still, there's always these scenarios on concept pushes where someone decides to think outside the box, and then the art directors are like, yeah, that's cool, but completely unusable. And Lake is always kind of delivering something that is crazy outside the box and amazingly useful to the product and brand that we're working on. And that's the last bit of ego stroking I'll give you.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you doing that for me, Tyler. I thought that would be fun.
Thanks.
But there's a group of us that joined in for study hall, and I think that Dale and myself and Brent, we love to when Lake's there and he's there most of the time because we learn a tremendous amount from him.
That's really the only reason I show up, John.
I thought so, but that's
no. I'm so grateful, Lake, for your participation there, because those poor students, if they were just left with me, it's the concept art students in particular, that really wouldn't be very helpful. And I always learn something, so it's great having you there.
I'm really glad to be there, and I will graciously accept the compliments there. But I can't say enough how much I'm actually getting out of being there. Like one of the things that a full Atelier style education doesn't do a lot of is talk about voice the way that you guys do.
Yeah.
And that's just been really valuable to me to hear you kind of working with people to develop theirs. And especially with all the insights into other parts of the industry too, because I have a very kind of laser focused view of how I'm applying my work. And a lot of that stuff definitely translates, but like always good to take in more. I was just talking today with another art friend of mine who's a creature artist. Tyler, April.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, April Prime.
We were
She's awesome.
we were talking about like what it is about creature design that people love, because like in some ways when doing concept work for Magic, especially, but like for other things too, or for any fantasy property, you're really focusing on what makes the thing itself meaningful and like what makes the thing that you're painting or drawing extraordinary. But creature design is all about making those things kind of believable. And that kind of believability is inherently more in the line of making something that would otherwise be extraordinary into something that you can just accept as part of your day-to-day life. And in thinking about that, we got to talking about how learning is a lot just learning to love something, because the information is easy to get. The information is out there. The internet makes everything so accessible, but like learning what people actually love about the things that they draw and paint, and like learning to love them because you can see those things in the light that they see them, that has become very fascinating.
Well, I guess, I mean, just to add to that, like the when it comes to creature design, the things you learn as you like try to develop authentic looking organisms is you learn functionality. Like you learn how the universe works, which is really, that's one of the most rewarding things to me when it comes to creature work, is learning how things function and finding interesting ways to apply those so that they're believable.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, you said that you hated creature design.
No, I'm trying to sound like I like it. No,
Oh, sorry.
no, I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Creatures and characters, man, are some of my favorites. In fact, whenever I'm on those concept pushes we keep talking about, and I'm asked to do like an environment, I'm like, oh, come on.
Somebody give it to Lake.
I've got a note for the audience. Be sure to turn on your chat for all panelists and attendees. And while you're at it, when you get a break from drawing, let us know where you're tuning in from. We'd love to know.
There is another concept artist that Wizard uses very frequently for environment work, Titus Linter. That guy has that concept art brain in spades.
Mm-hmm. I know Titus really well, and he's Dutch, so he has like he has that Dutch tendency, but he gets really frustrated when something is not, like when he's handed a visual, like just the description of a concept, and he's like, what is this for? He's so interested in like the function, like going back to the function. And if he doesn't have all that information, he gets frustrated. Are you working with Titus on something now, Lake?
Not directly. So the other art director on my team, Daniel Ketchum, is doing the thing with him.
Oh, cool. Daniel's great.
Yeah. Daniel came over from X-Men.
So I've got bad news. The first 20 minutes is up.
Oh,
Thank
Oh.
goodness.
And it was up minutes ago.
I heard it go off, and then that's
Yeah.
a very unfortunate thing.
How does the audience feel about it not being a barking phone? Yeah.
I thought it was going to be super loud.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah.
No, it's just Timmy telling us that we have to move on.
It's just me, and then the 5 people on YouTube who are like, "Oh, this is cool. I get to know where we're at."
Timmy's actually watching HBO right now. He's waiting for his show.
Yeah, I know. I just need Tyler and Lake to attend more often. I don't have to talk at all.
What's your show you're watching now, Timmy?
I finished it, The Undoing.
Oh, you know what? I'm on like
So you're
episode
done?
3 of that.
Yeah.
That's hectic, man.
Yeah, it was like, it is basically like not stressed out enough this year. Check
Well,
out The Undoing.
Oh,
my first reaction to that was, that's Hugh Grant.
I know.
Okay.
Ah.
It's
I
Hugh
think-
Grant, Nicole Kidman.
I
Nicole
think we're-
Kidman once again plays a person that is totally unrelatable.
I
She's
was
great.
upset because I think we're about the same age, Hugh Grant and I was like, oh man.
Oh, you're impressed by his.
Well, it's hair and makeup, man. It's a magic trick, you know. You
No,
can never trust
no.
it.
I thought they made him look pretty rough around. the
No,
edges.
no. That's what I'm saying is I'm
Yeah.
saying, I know I've hit the wall just as hard as he did, but he hit it with some momentum. That's all.
Yeah. All right. And on
Dale
that
thinks that
note,
wall is right around the corner for him.
Oh no.
Oh, is it?
I have hit it. I know that. It's just that he had way more momentum. That's all.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna on the note of momentum, I'm gonna take a walk around the room.
Please.
Check out what
Please skip
everybody's
me.
been working on. Oh, it's too late, Ray.
Oh
We're
no.
there.
I was busy doing computer stuff.
beep boop beep boop.
So this being my first time, what does the 20-minute timer do?
It's just
Die at the end.
Not just from drawing.
It's a reminder that everything is finite in the universe. Like
Yeah.
Oh, fleet.
You know what it does? You know what it does? Like, it keeps this from going on for 4 hours. This is great.
Didn't get far. I didn't get far.
I didn't-
Farther than Ray, though. I got farther than Ray.
And the good news, Audrey texted. She said she's going to be coming in late. So,
Oh, good.
The good, not that she's coming in late, that she's coming in. That's the
yes.
Yeah, that's a good news.
Yeah.
Pass it
All
on.
right. And we're on to the next one.
All righty.
All right, am I taking over the next one?
Yes.
Which one's the next one?
No, Dale, you can draw the next one.
There.
Okay. Which one are we doing?
Or Dale, Tyler, we have time. We have room.
Here, I'm going to direct you, Dale. Scroll up.
No. This
There
one?
you go. That one.
Tyler, did you commit to one? I apologize.
Yeah, I was gonna do the I can go after this, I guess.
You're
The
gonna do the
lady
one
with
you
the
got, the
pistol.
last one. Yeah. The pistol.
Yeah, so Tyler, you go fourth.
I hope we're going to get to that.
You know what's funny, and the audience
Go on.
knows this, but you guys don't. You guys all talk about the order of what people go in, and then I just jump around. And the audience knows I'm keeping this secret from you. but yeah,
We're just circus animals.
yeah. Well, we'll stop by Dale's studio.
Oh, that means I'm going to have to start drawing, I
You gotta
guess.
put the show on.
I was actually thinking about learning some sleight of hand for this, but I might just stick to drawing.
Yeah.
You can play the guitar.
I think I spent about, it had to be at least 4.5, 5 hours dealing with snow today. So
Well, that's right.
Wow.
Oh,
we got about 18 inches.
the nor'easter.
I like it, but our neighbor. I'm doing our neighbor's house too now. So her husband passed away, so trying to help her out.
That's very nice of you.
Well, you know,
Shovel, snowblower. What do you use?
I'm using a snowblower. I've been looking around for a plow, and I thought I had a plow, and I thought I was all ready, and sure enough, I wasn't ready. But that's okay. Snowblower is fine. In 2015, we had an unreal amount of snow, and like that was the winter of the ice dam for everybody, and I can't tell you how many people in this area, they had to completely redo their houses because of all the water coming in from the ice dams. That winter, I actually started keeping track of it. I was spending, for like 2 weeks, I was spending just about 3 hours a day on my roof shoveling.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Where do you live?
I live just south of Boston. That
Okay.
was a weird year for sure. Oh, darn it.
It's northeastern New York, the outlands, the barren lands. I just want
Well,
to
listen to Buffalo over there talking about the outland.
I want to read something from the chat since Timmy is negating his responsibilities, since you think Lake is taking over all of this stuff. Chuck Todd says, "Art Dad talk commencing. ...
No,
John
that's
Deere
funny.
snowblower."
I know. I liked John's probe there. What kind of snowblower?
Yeah.
Plow. What kind of truck you using? F-250.
Chuck Todd needs to police us big time
All
so
right,
that
Chuck.
this doesn't
I think Chuck
digress.
could jump right in.
Yeah, I think Chuck would be fine in this conversation.
They're calling you ancient, Chuck.
No.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, Audrey is missing. Chuck says Audrey is missing out.
Yeah,
I
we need
agree.
Audrey bad.
Yeah.
Like, if there's ever an art dad, it's Audrey, for sure.
You know, though, after this, she's talking about tools and right.
Yeah.
Yep.
A new bench grinder. Yeah.
Oh man, bench grind.
Amy and I are just paying her in Lowe's gift cards this year.
No.
That's awesome.
Lake's like, what the hell did I show up at this thing?
I know.
He's like, oh, I'm having a computer problem.
I met Audrey on Zoom once at this point, so
Yeah, I would like to talk about a little bit more scientific things, like how heavy actually is Thor's hammer. And
Oh man, it's
Oh
real heavy.
wow.
Bunch of elephants, whole bunch.
right?
Is that how heavy it is? A bunch of elephants?
Metric of elephants. It's real heavy.
It's supposed to be like it's like a dying star in it, right? Or
Yeah,
am
yeah.
I-
I think it's supposed to be made from a dying star, or oh. My fiance just brought me some. What is this? Panettone. She's baking a lot lately.
Ooh.
Oh, it's very good. But yeah, back to Thor's hammer.
Anybody do any good baking?
Oh, I wish, man. I don't have the patience like I should.
Don, what do you mean you don't have the patience? You make shoes and then
I know. Listen to him.
give me a break. I saw you like
I
weaving.
don't know,
like,
man. There's always a bridge too far, and I just. I mean,
That's it.
Making shoes is easy, but like, if you mean to tell me I've got to open up a Pillsbury Doughboy pre-made panettone and stick it in the oven, I'm out of here.
yeah, that's
Freak
the
out, boy.
bridge too far, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Hey John, I think I'm taking a page from your book. I think I'm going to skip ahead to mine.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
And
Wow.
ooh, shots fired.
Wait a
no, I mean John did some beautiful stuff, so I'm like, why not just?
Oh, wait a second. I didn't do that. I just do it afterwards. I've never jumped ahead.
Wow. Wow. I'm getting a sense of what's happening here with Ray, like who he was in high school now.
Oh,
He's getting the really good grades because he was 2 chapters ahead.
Yeah.
Right? Oh yeah, I already did that last week.
Full disclosure, I would, if I could, do extra like homework ahead, so I'd have more time to play video games. You know, Tyler, during our critique yesterday, we were talking. They were talking about how George Pratt got addicted to the first Medal of Honor game, and I so wanted to spend the rest of the critique time talking about Medal of Honor that I had to unmute my mic, so I wouldn't get like taken away. Completely derailing the conversation, talking about like the design philosophies of it, and like
Oh man. Yeah, we would have to get Kate in on this.
I know. Kate Welch is our co-host on Live Brush, and
Yeah, our moderator
professional
essentially and producer.
And
What does Ray do?
I'm
not too sure yet.
I'm the face. You know,
he's the talent.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we can get some, a dynamic quality to his character in season 2. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your character arc, Ray?
Well, I'm the person that could, and the person that you knew could be the best and then was the best. But I think I'm going to be betrayed because Lake all of a sudden showed up on this stream, and I'm guessing Tyler's going to probably announce that I've been replaced.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to spoil anything, but
yeah,
I got to tune in. Ray, have you uttered the phrase, "I'm not here to make friends"?
I think I will. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on our first episode back on Sunday.
Yeah, well, because season 1 was all about how we had a friendship, and
oh, awesome.
And now, it's gonna get a little rough.
Now that you know each other.
Yeah, we wanted that Game of Thrones quality in season 2. Things got changed.
We've known each other for probably 15 years. It's almost right.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Is it? No, wait. Let me see. 2004.
11 years, maybe.
11 years. So
is this like a 35 season arc or?
Yeah, we're definitely going to go the Simpsons level on this.
We've never streamed together until recently, so it's another dynamic to our friendship.
The story really comes together. Like you got to get to season 12, and then
yeah. It's like any good Star Trek series. You got to watch 3 or 4 seasons to really get into it.
Oh my god.
There's a Neil Brennan bit about that. He's just like, stop suggesting TV shows to me that require me to invest 30 hours before I get it.
Yeah. It's not a good hook. I mean, yeah, you got to read at least the first 15 books, and then you're really going to love this series.
Is it? Yeah, every single recommendation that because when I came to grad school, I had realized after I met Tyler and some of our other friends, like our buddy Eric Johnson, and my education in movies that were quote unquote awesome was and TV shows was pretty subpar. And so before my nerd card was revoked, they had an intervention and pulled together their Netflix queues to keep to catch me up on everything. And everything, like anything TV wise, was like, you have to watch the first 3 seasons and just get through it. But then after that, that's when it gets really good.
I just think the best way to get someone to like a television show or movie is to force them to watch it.
Yeah, you're right. I'll sit with you. Come on, let's do this.
And I will watch your expression at every moment.
Right. yeah, just staring at them.
Definitely my wife's theory.
That's actually how Tyler. That's actually how Eric made me. He introduced The Thing to me. Like because he had told me, he was like, "Do you like horror movies?" And I'm like, "Not really, man. I'm not one of those guys." And then he was like, "Okay." And then he sat down. Like I came over to this place and we watched The Big Lebowski. And that was the first time I had ever watched it. And it was like incredible. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. He's like, well, just wait for a second. He's like, and he's like really nervous. I'm like, what are you doing? He's popping in a new
oh my god
movie in the DVD. He's like, just watch the first 20 minutes. And it was The Thing. And
what a channel change though. The Big Lebowski to John Carpenter's The Thing.
The Thing, yeah.
There you go. Shit.
That's so did that work, Ray?
Oh, it completely did. I became a John Carpenter fan right after that, it was like, oh my goodness, this
And
guy's the best ever.
that's when we knew you were legit. Like you're a cool guy.
Funny, we just, my daughter and I just watched that last night as blizzard viewing because it was
Oh
storming.
my god.
Oh yeah. That'll let you sleep at night.
Dale, man, you got it. You know what? Okay, Halloween costume idea. You've got to go as Kurt Russell in the thing. You could rock that like, cowboy hat. Gotta do it, man.
Yeah, that 10-gallon hat that he has.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
wears for like 2 seconds.
We'll talk to Lake. He'll hook you up with like we'll design your costume and everything like that, and
oh man,
we'll do a couple of rounds and just like kind of build everything out for you. You know.
Have you seen John Carpenter's he used to do his own storyboards back then. I imagine he still does, but
yeah.
he planned to have Kurt Russell wearing that 10-gallon hat the whole movie.
Oh no,
Oh
kidding.
really?
Yeah, he's every bit of storyboard he's wearing that gigantic hat.
Oh my god. I think he just forgot because John Carpenter had to do everything else for, in his movies, like
I think because that one was sort of like the most heavily like production involved, one of his most heavily producer involved movies. I think they were like, this isn't gonna work, man.
Yeah.
What I thought was funny, and I forgot, was Hans Zimmerman scored it, right?
Hans
Did he?
Zimmer, I think
Oh, I didn't
so.
know that.
I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
But that wasn't enough. So John Carpenter's like, yeah, I think I'm going to throw some synth in here. This would really work. This is like tonally, it's so different. I mean, it works, but because it's so John Carpenter. But
Yeah, he's notorious for scoring his own movies.
Yeah, but I wonder if Hans is like, okay.
It was his first gig, right?
Yeah.
And he did it for like a free sandwich, and like he got like a sandwich with pickles in. He's like, I told you no pickles, man. It's like, welcome to the business, kid.
If you want to hear a crazy John Carpenter score, if you haven't seen it, he did a movie with Rowdy Piper called They Live.
Yeah.
God,
it's like 2 notes the whole time. That's the score.
I'm embarrassed to say I've seen that.
Oh, it's a
What do you
it's a
mean
good one.
embarrassed?
It's one of my
God.
favorites.
See, now, just before that, I had watched The Disaster Artist.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So like that totally influenced my thinking of, okay, I just transferred that over to like, John Carpenter's a madman, and just put him in place of.
Had you seen The Room before you saw The Disaster Artist?
No, I wish I did.
It's one heck of it's one of those movies where it's like you have to get a whole bunch of friends together who haven't seen it and just throw a party and then really watch their expressions because it's phenomenal. Like,
But do you have to make them sit down? So guys,
you have to trick them essentially.
Yeah. It's to pull an Eric.
right?
First experience with The Room.
Right. Oh, I thought this was Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's
No,
the-
you start off with The Big Lebowski, and then you go to The Room.
People took me to like one of those Rocky Horror stage show style showings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The screen and like yelling stuff at the screen. Which was
It's got such a huge cult following now that it's crazy.
The Room does.
yeah.
The Room, yeah, they're like big viewing, just like Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's big like theater viewings, and people bring props and like throw them at the screen, and it's just
Oh, okay.
it's got a big old cult following.
Yeah, you guys know the whole thing with the Rocky Horror Picture Show that it's at least as far as I remember, it's still showing it in I know in San Francisco they used to have like a sing along, and it was like a big thing to go to, and people would just get dressed up and go.
Just because San Francisco, I have had multiple friends in different stage performances of Rocky Horror.
Oh, awesome.
Definitely a specific kind of crowd.
Yeah, totally.
I think I saw that when I was about 13 or 14 in San Jose.
Bill Cobe.
Oh,
Hey, Bill.
Bill Cope, meet Tyler.
Nice to
meet
meet
Bill
you.
Cope,
Hey, Tyler.
my last friend on this stream.
Bill,
Your
Bill, we're gonna
allies.
get you caught up. Bill, we'll get you caught up.
Ray, your list of allies is growing thin.
I know.
There's actually somebody in the room whose voice sounds a lot like mine, which was
Who's that?
weird. I don't know. It was just freaking me out. Is that
Is it me?
I don't
maybe?
think Audrey's here yet.
I don't think
Yeah, who said is it me?
JJ.
Oh, that's me, Tyler.
Oh yeah, Tyler. I think.
Oh, great.
I mean,
You from California then?
that's it.
Like, how do you say keg and leg?
Keg, leg,
Leg, leg and keg.
leg,
Keg,
and
yeah,
keg,
keg,
Keg.
leg.
keg, leg.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Is that like a
Oh,
is that like
wow.
a West Coast accent?
Yeah,
Leg.
it's
The Bill Cope School of Etiquette.
it's like AID in the California.
Oh, okay.
Lake's like that guy
Leg?
in Blade Runner in the beginning of the movie. You know, it's like testing out the guy.
Point camping you.
Oh, he's he's testing it for California robots.
What contest of pronunciation?
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt because I got a question that is art related.
Oh, come on.
Chris D wants to know, artist working with color. I think that's gonna be Lake.
Yeah.
Do you follow some guideline, or are you just picking those colors by feeling?
So I'm well practiced at this point in using a pink and green palette. I think of them in terms of warm and cool. This is all about temperature. So like,
Good answer, Lake.
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you can think, the wild thing is, because of the way that values and saturation work, you can think of either the pink or the green as the warm or the cool, and then like use the other one to counterpart it. But then when they mix together, you get into this kind of sienna-ish area.
It's nice.
It's funny, like, what's the student's name? Elmira? They were talking about the Richard Schmidt piece with,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah, I
basically,
think so.
you're kind of performing a pretty good example of what we were talking about.
Honestly, I'm trying to. Like, one of the reasons I was quiet was for so long was because I haven't done a digital study of a photo in a while. And I was like, oh God, I need to just get back on the horse.
Yeah, yeah.
Just find the method again.
But it's cool that you're drawing with us.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here.
You know.
Yeah, it's been a while since Lake and I have been in the same room drawing, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rule is, Lake, just don't do it too well.
I don't think there's much of a chance of that. Like, you, speed-wise, I can feel the rust.
I've been drawing all day and I feel rusty.
Yeah.
Isn't it such a muscle? It's like totally a muscle. It's like, oh my God.
I would have busted out my traditional paints, but they're actually still in one of my moving boxes. Gotta dig them up at some point.
I got a similar thing going on. I've moved my studio downstairs, so it's in its metamorphosis stage of being a complete mess. But I'll try, if you guys have me on again, I'll try and do some something traditional.
You can give us moving tips. That'll go well with the
Wow.
snowplow tips.
Well, I like that. Your offer to help was met with a snarky remark by Ray for moving. I am definitely tuning into Live Brush. That'd be awesome.
My trick is I just put all the stuff in the box and then I throw it down the stairs.
You know, I used to have a basement studio, and that's pretty much how everything ended up in the basement.
Yes. So Tyler, what kind of box do you use?
The box is optional.
Are you a Uline man? Are you a Uline man or?
I don't really even use one. I wish I had a laundry chute, because then it would get downstairs a little quicker.
Use the cinch down straps.
I mean, like with all materials, use shitty boxes but really good tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can build a box out of tape, if you do it right.
I remember I was packing like when I was first out of school, and I was showing at this like my first big gallery. It was in Park City, Utah, and I was packing up my first paintings, and I thought I did like an incredible job. I'm like, this is great. And I got a really kind email back saying like, Ray, we got your paintings. They're fine. Everything's fine. Just a couple of notes on packing. It's like, please don't use newspaper and because the newspaper, the amount of newspaper you use combined with the amount of tape you used created a mess, and just go lighter on the tape. It's got to be really expensive for you to ship this because it looks to be like 3 rolls on the tape, in these boxes combined. And the truth of the matter was like, there definitely was about probably 1.5 to 2 rolls of packing tape like around this box that I was like, let's give it another round. And I was going, yeah.
I'm imagining with the amount of newspaper you used, that it was just like it got wet and it was just paper mache by the time it got
right.
we dug your paintings out. We got an archaeologist to come help.
Well, I also thought I'd build it by hot gluing the pieces of cardboard together, and but the hot glue was drying so fast that it was like I had to hot glue more. While the box was too small because I didn't factor in the fact that I had bubble wrap around the paintings, because I just thought it would be the size of the painting, but it was much bigger because of the bubble wrap. So when it started to come apart because it was too small and bust open. So I tried to hot glue it back, like the seams back, like if you were caulking a window, and that stuck to the painting. That stuck to the painting, and then half of that stuck to the newspaper, it basically was just like, we have to at the end of the email was like, well, your boxes are not going to be able to survive another shipment, so I'm just going to go ahead and use another box and another set of bubble wrap.
It's funny though. That's one of those things you don't learn. Nobody teaches you that, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
The last thing I figured you'd mention was a hot glue gun, but everything else, yeah, it's definitely learned.
Hot glue gun, I would have never gone there.
That's funny.
It's because you shouldn't go there, Bill.
No.
Trust me.
But
he went there for you.
I went there for you. I've been there. I crossed that precipice.
The rest of it a lot, but not the hot glue gun. There was a company in California when I did the artwork for the Crow movie. They basically built crates, brought them to my studio, wooden crates, and then packaged everything up and sent it, took it down to Los Angeles from San Francisco. And then when they sent the paintings back, I had all these wonderful crates. The problem is I had no place to put all these really wonderful, things, because they're great for, it was the nicest shipping or the nicest packaging that my artwork ever saw or would see.
Wow. That was nice of them.
Yeah. And
that's one thing I haven't done.
Company did.
Quick question, because you just mentioned, did you say the work for the Crow, Bill?
Yeah, the sequel to the Crow City of Angels.
Oh yeah.
I did all the set paintings for that.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks. Yeah. Sketchbook things, drew on the walls, and it was fun.
How'd you get that gig?
I was in San Diego, and actually wasn't at my table at the time, but Alex McDowell and James Barr came by my table and saw a piece that I'd done, and asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said yes. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it was good. It was you know, it wasn't as much money as it should have been, because they didn't have the budget anymore. But there was a lot of negotiating about what they could and couldn't have, and there's a vast difference between what you agree to with the art director and then when the lawyers got involved. And
Oh yeah.
you know, and you're like, no, we didn't agree to that. Like that, you can't have that. But it was cool. I mean, I met the director, Tim Pope, and I met Vince Perez and Mia Kirshner, and I think Iggy Pop was somewhere on the set. I didn't get to meet him though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't miss Iggy, right? I mean, the one guy with no shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I saw
Shirt, no body fat.
yeah.
No joke, guys. I saw him at the DMV. Seriously, he's from Michigan, so you know, I swear I thought it was him, and I turned to my wife and I'm like, "That's got to be him." And sure enough, it was him, man. Been waiting in line at the DMV. It's pretty
Crazy.
That's awesome.
Quick announcement: Audrey's here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Audrey.
Hello.
Digitally.
I know. I'm like too lazy to set up today. I was painting all last night and I just don't want to reorganize myself.
You missed the snowblower and tractor talk.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not my favorite.
If you're in the crowd, you can actually toggle back and forth if you're on mobile or like an iPad between Audrey's desktop or video that we're streaming. So there's
is there a way for me to change that, or is that the easiest way for it to be?
For now, yeah, I think that's the best way.
Oh, man, sorry if it wasn't ideal.
Okay. It'll be fine.
Don't let Timmy push you around, Audrey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. We're glad to have you. We're gonna make do. No, I'm just teasing.
Get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah. Audrey, all of these people paid a lot of money to attend.
Yeah, and to see you, seriously.
No, somebody did just chime in. They said, "What is Live Brush?" Don't worry about it.
It's nothing.
Next question.
This is thing.
Next question.
What's that that HBO series you were talking about again?
The Nicole Kidman one?
Yeah, the Nicole Kidman, yeah.
He was watching Below the Deck.
Was The Undoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like The Undoing, you'll love Live Brush.
Subsidiary of Time Warner.
No Nuance November is over.
That's funny. That's really
I
good.
love New Nuance November. That was a trend going around. People just drop their like opinions on shows or things, and
Oh, really?
there's
Oh,
no
man.
context.
That's a super good way to describe what we do on Live Brush. Just no context.
Yeah.
The podcast equivalent of Kanye's "I'm gonna let you finish."
Yeah.
It's just Ray babbling for a while, and then I'll interject something that's completely unrelated.
Trying to find my pen. I'm pretty sure I left it here, Tyler. Wait, hold on. It was in my pocket the whole time. All right, that's all the time we have for today's show.
Oh, 2 hours is up already? Okay.
2 hours is up is really fast.
Like pull a Bilbo Baggins, like, oh, it's here in my pocket the whole time.
Yeah.
Can't seem to let it go.
Yeah, it's just 2 hours of me like fiddling with my headset, trying to get it work, and then
Yeah.
we just finish the stream.
Can you hear me, Ray? Yeah, and then we just get played out, basically. Yeah. But do you want to describe LiveBrush, Tyler?
Oh, I thought we just did. It's
Okay.
no.
It's across. I mean, what's your bathroom pitch?
It's if you wanted to hide a camera in a studio that has Ray and I in it, that is what LiveBrush is. Because I mean, our whole goal was to make it like kind of our experience when we were both at the Academy of Art together at our studio at Chestnut, and we would just be painting and rambling about anything. So we wanted to get that sort of vibe of us just chatting and working at the same time.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when
well,
Timmy came over to me and told me about illustration isolation, I gave him my blessing.
I feel like this is happening out of order.
Time isn't real.
There's a text from me and John. I texted John a link to LiveBrush. I was like, "This is a problem, man." Like, yeah, production.
Well, that's all. That's not us. I mean, that's all Kate. She makes the show happen.
Yeah, you can see me unravel in real time from your text, being like, "How are you doing that?"
Yeah, it was a meltdown. I've never seen somebody melt down so quickly and so horribly in the text form as Timmy did. Do you guys got hair and makeup too? Oh man.
Share your people.
Yeah, share your people.
It's in the contract.
We're trying to get the LiveBrush crew on our production. It's just they're really committed. Dennis says, "You do great, Timmy," and that just doesn't seem sincere at all. That's like I'm surprised my mom hasn't said, "You're great."
We're all very proud of you, Timmy.
My mom did once, you know. She told me.
Wait, Audrey, your mom popped in on the stream one time, or
She didn't pop in, but she'll like scroll through the Facebook sometimes, and she thinks she always like wishes us a happy drawing day. She'll text me every Thursday. And,
What?
Yeah,
That's really nice.
it is really nice.
So I take it she doesn't watch the stream. That's good because
No,
she actually likes it. Yeah.
No, she has kickboxing on Thursday nights.
Oh,
Hey,
badass.
Oh yeah.
Don't make Audrey's mom come into the room.
Yeah.
Like, even though that seems hyperbolic, like it's true. She's pretty feisty. I love her.
So we went a bit over on this one. So
Feels like it.
we're on the third one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I decided I just laid in stuff, so you can.
All right.
So Tyler, Bill went to the academy.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Bill, when did you go again? What year?
From 1985 to 1988.
Oh awesome.
So
Can I suggest you say Academy of Art when you're in this-
Academy of Art. So,
Oh, yeah.
Academy of Art.
the Academy of that's when it was the Academy of Art College before it became the Academy of Art University,
Right.
which I think it has the word academy in it, so it seems sort of superfluous to say college or university.
All right.
Weird. I never noticed that.
Yeah, I
So-
think it's some interesting like California certification or something to go from
Oh, that makes
college to
sense.
university.
So I'm giving my last warning. The audience has moved on to the next drawing.
Oh, okay.
What are we drawing? What's the next drawing?
I mean, Ray's moved on, so I'm with the audience.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ray, you look like you started about
Gosh,
an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago.
something like that.
wow.
Hey, are you still working on the drawing from last week?
Oh, I can launch back into the one that I accidentally did the first time.
That's
Good
two,
start.
John.
That's not fair.
That's two. No, John showed the reference at the beginning of the stream just in case I wanted to put a couple of finishing touches on it, Bill. So,
This is actually kind of fun. Everybody that's getting spotlight tonight is also dueling with Audrey.
Wait, what?
I can't explain it. It's just the audience knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Is it something to do with a display?
Yeah.
Oh, rad.
So basically, most of the audience is watching you, Audrey, because once
they
they had the option to abandon ship, they took it.
No.
You know? Audrey, I can't believe you're doing digital. Is this the first time you've done digital, or
in my life? No.
Your life, yeah.
No.
No, just for this.
Yeah.
So well.
Yeah. Which photo is the next one, by the way? Is it the portrait?
Portrait.
The portrait, yeah.
Woohoo. Okay. No, I just feel like doing digital today.
The pool shark of digital art.
So I mean, just so
I've never done this before.
No, because I'm usually the only one really doing digital. Then Don will do it every so often, but
yeah. What is the best way to orient the camera so it's not messing everyone up?
Oh no, we'll do it another time.
Okay, but it's something that you have to authorize. Okay.
Yeah, it's all this homework.
Timmy's just being, a production diva about it. If this were Live Brush, Audrey, we would have figured out a solution right away. Our production team is,
immediate solve. We don't mess around.
You would have preemptively solved the problem.
Yeah, we solved it before it happened.
If anybody wants to join us on Live Brush, can you imagine, Tyler, if we came over just to try and poach most of the people from Illustration Isolation?
Can you imagine? It's happening right now.
Imagine that, yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
this is the Trojan horse of guests. This is
Here for your participants.
Yeah. Gail, so do you go sledding? Are you a sledding family?
Oh, we used to be. Those kids don't want to sled anymore. I used to build this awesome run in our yard. But they turned into adults and the fun stopped.
I don't know. Last year, Alice was working on the school with me, and it snowed, and it was like, you want to cancel everything, go sledding?
That's awesome. That is awesome.
It's like, yeah.
Love that.
I get excited.
It's funny. I was just talking to my daughter about how we would do that. She's like, "That was those runs he used to make were awesome," and I could tell it was kind of hanging in the air. I'm like, "Yeah, those were a lot of work."
That's the best part about being the kid. It just get dragged.
Yes.
You get yeah. I mean, I remember we used to go to a sledding hill at night. And I just have really happy memories of being teeny and then just being pulled home in the sleigh after you're done. If you get the really special treatment, just laying there spoiled child.
In what part of the States did you grow up?
I am in Michigan, and then so we were outside of Detroit.
Oh, well, so then snow could have been June for you.
Yeah, basically. What I also remember that the sledding.
We call that pre-summer.
Right.
Yeah. It had a forest at the bottom of it, so it was always very terrifying because you're sledding right into trees.
Well, that's what's fun about it, right?
Yeah, there was a little.
We used to do it it was almost like a tailgating thing when you said at night.
Yeah.
We have enough room here where we would we'd have all the neighbors over and have a fire in the fire pit and lights and all that stuff. It was a blast.
Oh, wow.
And I keep waiting for some other family to kind of pick it up, but nobody so far.
It's gonna be the next sourdough starter thing. Just wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the quarantine thing.
Hey, we just started one of those.
Nice.
We don't have. I mean, if you're gonna do any sledding up here, it's more like a slip and slide in Seattle. There's no. You don't get any snow.
Or it requires an Oculus Rift.
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
We had to travel several hours to go to the snow when I was a kid, so there wasn't a lot of sledding in San Jose.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm originally from Alameda in the Bay, and
Alameda.
And there's no snow there.
I know
Well,
a couple friends who live in Alameda. They're all artists. And,
It's a good town.
yeah.
Is that theater? Was that still functioning, Tyler? That old school theater we went to see.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Right?
It was from the 30s. It was built by the same designer who designed the Paramount in San Francisco, and the one in Alameda kind of crapped out and was semi-abandoned for decades. And Alameda finally got it together and like restored the whole thing. They brought in experts to restore the Art Deco like mosaics that were all over the walls. They did one hell of a job bringing that thing back to life.
And like truly restored. I mean, like
yeah,
we went to go see the Star Trek remake, and it looked like it was almost like you were walking in from like you took a time machine back. It was quite remarkable. It was beautiful Art Deco, like decorations and things like that, and reliefs, and it was incredible.
Yeah,
And
if anyone's in the Bay, go over, check it out. Go over to Alameda and check out the theater that's downtown. It's beautiful.
When we saw the movie, we instead of like waiting music and like those ridiculous like previews that it was basically just ad space that's just sold, leading up to a movie and stuff, and they had like a musician play. They had a comedian do a quick set.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild. And then then the movie started. I mean, we watched a couple of trailers and then that was it. It was awesome.
Yeah, and it's just one theater. I mean, they have like they added some side ones on there so that there's more screens, but the big main one is like any sort of big Paramount theater that most cities have, but it's just
huge.
It's killer.
How much are tickets?
I don't know. I mean, this is like 10 years ago, so
Yeah, so real different now.
probably a lot. This is free.
Well, like if it's the cost of a normal movie, but you also get a comedy show with that, my gosh.
Yeah, they would do that a lot too. I mean, it was all with the big run screens, or all with the big run movies. But yeah, they'd have the little pre-show.
Sounds like a pretty good format for Live Brush. You could get a comedian, and then,
There you go. Well, they have Ray.
you got a whole nother.
We're a multifaceted show, so you get all of that all at the same time, John. This is what Live Brush.
That's built in.
Yeah,
It's already there, is what you're saying.
yeah, it's already there.
It's jack of all trades show.
All it needs is you. So we're doing our hard sale here. What do you think?
I think it could work.
No, it sounds really good.
Don's in.
I mean,
Right.
I'm a buyer. So is the Alameda Theater? I lived out in the Bay Area for a bit. Is it very similar to what's in Oakland? There's the what is the theater in Oakland?
Yeah, it's actually I think that was a slightly different designer, but the designer who did the big theater that's out in the Castro did the same one that's in Alameda. In like the mid 30s, I think.
That's a great theater too.
Yeah, I love those. It's like they had really great concerts in Oakland. I saw a couple of great shows there. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's a good theater.
I saw a lot of the old animation festivals.
Oh no way! Where at the Castro Theater?
Yeah, at the Castro.
Oh right, yeah, that's such a good theater.
Wow,
They're great. I mean,
That's where they would do the Rocky Horror, right? Is that where they had Rocky Horror Picture Show sing along night?
I think so.
I thought so, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't think I've ever seen a animation festival there when I was there.
I think so.
I mean, it totally would have, probably showed there, no doubt. I mean, it makes total sense. But I don't know if I was aware of any showing at the time that I had lived there.
Yeah.
So who'd you see?
Spike and Mike or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they had Bill Plimpton shows and early Pixar.
When they were doing the Listerine commercials.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gosh, that was way back.
Yeah.
The Plimpton ones were great though. I mean, the guy smoking and.
Oh yeah. Was it like it's like 31 ways to quit smoking or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually just had I'm a huge Bill Plimpton fan, and he just had a Kickstarter recently for a new film he's working on.
What's the film?
It's like a Western. It's called Slide, and it's about this slide guitarist. That's like,
cool.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Now I can't recall it, the whole premise, but it's very Bill Plimpton,
I bring back that dead genre. I miss westerns.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite film genres. I mean, this is an animated film though, right? Right?
Yeah. It's
cool.
like
Even
kind
cooler.
of like surrealist, Western-esque. Yeah, it's
You say surrealist Western?
yeah. I mean,
So
Bill Plimpton. Bill Plimpton is like, it's like crazy, like fisheye, like wow, all that stuff. It's just like wild,
I thought Rango was sort of a surrealist Western.
Oh, sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
What a weird movie. Good though.
Yeah, that was like right at the cusp of Disney being like, maybe we should distance ourselves from this Johnny Depp guy. Like, we get one more Rango out of him.
Yeah, Plimpton's like one of the OG like heroes. He really inspired a lot of animators that are working at Pixar now. I mean, I know Spike and Mike. I mean, I know was Spike came to the Academy of Art University, and I was a 3D animation major, and he screened the latest festival
cool.
entries, and it was really cool. It was like a treat to see. It's like one of my I was like, oh man, I would love to have gotten into that festival.
Yeah.
This was like when you probably went, Bill. I mean, I heard stories from that. It was like people brought in their own adult beverages and like, basically it was like a tailgate with an animation festival.
Yeah. I remember the one, I still remember, I forget the name of it, but it was a Pixar one of a piano player.
Oh yeah.
A short?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was so bizarre. He had a really long head and.
I think I remember this one. I can't remember the name.
Not the Adrian Brody.
No,
not the pianist. You're describing Adrian Brody.
Yeah, that wasn't animated.
That Pixar movie.
It was so realistic.
Yeah, it was such a letdown when they were bombing the.
Yeah. When the Nazis came, it just didn't feel Pixar.
Yeah, it was a really dark animated film by the end.
You guys see Toy Story 3? That guy.
Yeah.
Dark.
No, somebody said Anchor. I think that Pixar short was Encore. They spelled
Encore.
Oh yeah.
He spelled it as Anchor. I know how to read Encore.
Encore.
Everybody's like,
Encore.
You've failed the West Coast
Yeah.
test.
We
so.
love it, Timmy. Encore.
Encore. Yeah.
Our blue blood producer.
Bring up the encore.
Yeah, the encore.
On the topic of channel changing, Alice, we were hanging out a while ago and I was on Amazon Prime and it was like, just watch regularly scheduled TV. And it was like halfway through Shawshank Redemption. And we were like, what psychopaths today? Just hop in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That is such a pre 2005 thing. Just be like,
oh my God.
Yeah, hurry up, it's on.
Yeah, you want to watch the last 60% of Ocean's 11?
Right.
You know what though? I do that all the time. Like if I see Pulp Fiction, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm same with Shawshank. Anywhere in the movie, I'm in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, on that too. Great.
Yeah, I remember like sneaking and watching TV when I was a kid, and that would happen all the time. But I would have to like go on the internet at school and figure out what I was watching because I would.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
You let your reverse engineer it.
Yeah, like I remember watching the fantasy movie Dragonheart with Dennis Quaid.
Oh God, yeah, Sean Connery.
And like trying to research it, like after cheerleading, like okay, Dragon, Dennis Quaid, like guy who played Lupin in Harry Potter, but younger.
Oh yeah, that was like one of his first movies, actually.
Yeah, David Thewlis. Like,
but Audrey,
yeah.
you Google it.
I was like,
Dragon, great movie.
It might have even been Ask Jeeves. I mean, I don't know.
That's awesome.
We did ask research. I remember hearing songs on the radio, just like having to call someone. A new song. I really like. I want to get the song, and they'd be like, "I don't." You'd be like, "It kind of goes like this, I think."
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Timmy, we would do that all the time, except we'd figure out, a basic chord progression, and then, play it, and it's like, what is this? And oh, that's Fleetwood Mac, or whatever.
Mm.
The days of getting lyrics wrong because you misheard them are kind of over.
Yeah.
That is true. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the internet ruined that for us.
I'm sorry, Lake. What did you say? The days of what?
Getting lyrics wrong because you misheard them.
Oh, I know. I just had music going on my phone earlier, and the lyrics come up. I'm like, oh.
No. Let me decide what they say.
I want to mess this up on my own.
Like, I don't want to know that I got Informer, the lyrics to Informer wrong.
Right. For years, I thought, oh, that's a good one. So, wrong lyrics.
Yeah, any Pearl Jam song.
Oh, yes, I know. For years, I thought Eric Clapton's After Midnight was Captain Midnight.
Captain Midnight.
Yeah.
Play Captain Midnight.
There was a DJ, he's still making music, by the name of BT, if you guys are familiar with his music. He had, on one of his first albums, there was an MC that he brought on just to do like a vocal track, and the dude just spoke complete and utter nonsense, like 2 minutes. But, listening to it, you don't have access to the lyrics. And I'm like, what is he saying? What is this code? Like,
that's like every early REM song.
Yeah.
Well,
the Harbor Code,
Or Dylan's song.
Well, Pearl Jam for sure.
Yeah, Pearl Jam for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it on purpose. Like they were like, we don't want to print our lyrics because we want to see what people are gonna do.
Right.
That song, what is it? Ledbetter Blues, I think it's called, or something like that.
Oh, Yellow Ledbetter.
Yellow Ledbetter.
Yellow Ledbetter Blues. Yeah. I'm convinced there are no lyrics.
If you just mumble through, it works.
Yeah.
Gianna's friend was like, "Oh, play that one song, the Mariah Carey song. You know it's called Did It Up Dumb."
Yep.
Like, is definitely not called Did It Up Dumb.
Might be.
It could be. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Listen, if it is, Audrey will figure it out. She decoded Dragonheart, you know.
I love it though.
I did decode Dragonheart.
Was exactly what.
But I don't even think I knew Dennis Quaid's name. I had to be like, the dad from the remake of The Parent Trap or something. I mean,
You had to know a lot, actually.
Yeah,
You were in 6th grade?
yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I was like, yeah. I mean, what was I supposed to know Dennis Quaid from?
They got Sean Connery for that too. He's like, "Oh, this is my
Oh,
dragon
yeah.
accent.
Yeah, I would not have known that.
I'm a dragon now."
The guy from Highlander. Hello.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Connery, this is costing us $1 million a second. Could you hurry up?
Hold on, I'm having trouble finding my pen here.
Yeah, shut up, you bastard.
It's like one of my favorite jokes. Like, what time does Sean Connery go to Wimbledon? Tennis.
That is a dad joke, Audrey.
It is,
That
Audrey.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, you've been hanging
Our
around.
dad has arrived.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
alive. We are
The
dead.
results are in. I'm the ultimate dad.
Yeah.
Audrey, how old,
I think you've told more dad.
Pardon?
how old are you?
27.
Oh, okay. Because it's funny because my daughter's 23 and she just started doing that. Like, you know, I'll say, "Hey, man, like that's something I would say. You might want to be careful there. Sound like your father."
Oh yeah, I'm a lot like my dad's sense of humor too. That's so fun, I'm sure, to see from your perspective.
It is.
I've got one more Sean Connery joke. What did Sean Connery say in A Dirty Kitchen?
Oh, please tell us.
Dishes concerning.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
We've reached a new low.
Producer, play him off, please.
Oh, that was the one mistake. We didn't add the thematic playoff music. That was definitely the one thing I was going to add to the class.
That'll be a 2021 thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Live Brush has an outro music. I mean, I don't understand why.
Oh wow,
What?
selling hard, Ray. Selling hard.
We've got a theme song.
I guess I just took all this stuff for granted, you know.
Yeah. It goes like this. Dude. You know.
Yeah, it goes
This is inspired
signing
by-
off. We do it vocally, but we say signing off.
Inspired by Mariah Carey's song.
Yeah. But I do bow.
Oh, I think I just realized what that song is. The did.
Yeah.
What is it?
Really?
Dude, right?
No, you guys are changing it. It's da-da-da-dum, and it's always be my baby.
But then there's like a call and response. It's like da, and then there's like a ball.
Yeah. I'm with Lake on this one.
Okay, somebody edit little pieces from this audio and actually make the visual arts fest or whatever. Or
Our
like,
impromptu a cappella group.
yeah, make us into like an acapella.
That would be amazing.
With the views, we should be able to cover the legal fees after he gets sued.
Yeah. No, I'm sure Mariah Carey's super chill about
Oh,
it.
she's cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she loves illustrators too. She worked with somebody I went to school with, like on a bunch of stuff.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
actually surprising.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. I think I can't remember his name. I know his name is Michael. Can't remember his last name, but she did a whole thing where she got she wanted her like merch to be sort of in a Disney animated style. So she hired somebody who worked for Disney to do a bunch of merch for her, and it was actually kind of cool. But she loves illustration, so who knows?
So we're probably
Maybe
Yeah.
she's watching.
Yeah, she's probably watching right now. Mariah, if
We
you'd
gotta-
like to sponsor.
So we have a record deal, is what you're saying.
This episode is brought to you by.
We love your song, but
But
It's not that's a different song, Phil.
Yeah.
we are
That's a Beyonce song.
we are at the end of our 20 minutes. So
Okay.
Because my Photoshop just kicked me out of the picture, I think.
yeah. We are moving on.
All right.
All right.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, I got to see everyone's here.
Oh, you probably weren't looking at mine, whatever you were looking at, because mine wasn't open when you said that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, that looks great, Blake. That's
Nice.
awesome, Audrey.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I did have a slight head start on this one.
Oh, there's no need to cheat on your first time over here.
Wow.
Like,
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Tyler, after last week's show, there were comments. There were comments saying like, Ray, you know, they really like you. They had been beating up on me the whole time, so much so that people were like, they really like Ray. They really do. I mean, like, they do.
Encouragement from the audience.
Yeah.
Like on Facebook, people were like,
yeah, on Facebook. Yeah.
You can take it. You were forged in the fire of Queens, New York. You can take it.
That's funny.
yeah, out of context, there are probably a couple moments people tune in and they're just like,
They actually like him.
It's a mean-spirited group of people.
Yeah. Of course, Audrey wasn't there to keep the peace.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Off with his head.
All right, so the audience is moving on.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Seems
The guy, the woman with the gun.
Yeah, let's go.
Hold the pistol. And just a reminder, share your work, post your work, please. Take a minute. We're gonna check it out at the end of the night.
That last one was fun.
Yeah, that had some great lighting.
I mean, mine doesn't look at all like the guy, but it was fun.
Yeah, he had really good shapes.
Yes.
His expression also meant that you could kind of mess up the eyes pretty badly and still have it read correct.
That's exactly what happened to me.
That's my favorite type of reference. Like, that's the reason why I picked it.
Right. Moving to the next one.
Everyone get down.
Yeah.
I know.
Duck and cover.
So I don't know how close you are, Tyler, but I am close enough to the highway that I get the air traffic from across.
Oh, I'm like, we're not too far from Boeing's facility at the southern end of Lake Washington, so we do get some pretty crazy aircraft because they launch all their 737s from there. So.
Oh wow. I used to where I used to play Little League baseball was right by LaGuardia Airport.
Wow.
And I'm sorry, by JFK. And at the time, JFK used to be the site where they would launch the Concorde.
Oh wow!
Right, and we were far enough away. I mean, like, there's a whole body of water between us and like JFK, and it was so loud that we had to stop the game when the Concorde would take off. That's how loud, like how much force it exhibited when it was taken off. It was like the umpire would have to say stop, and we couldn't hear him anyway. So
amazing airplane though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, doesn't it like take I forgot like the amount of well, it was just a gas guzzler, of course, but
Yeah,
like
it was
3 hours New York to London or something, right?
yeah,
It was
something
supersonic,
insane.
so yeah.
And super expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
For
even
not a
if they
highly
sold-
trafficked thing.
Yeah, but it didn't I did the last couple of ones they sold out, but because it was like we're getting rid of it.
Really the
Yeah.
coolest passenger airplane ever, though.
Yeah.
Did you ride one, Dale?
No.
I'd be surprised if they resurrected a flight like that if people wouldn't take advantage of it. Everything's so cutthroat now that I would think that business folk would want the speed really badly.
I think they are actually creating a new, and it's not the same company or anything, but I believe they're creating another supersonic passenger plane. It's just slightly redesigned because they want to at least attempt to fly over, not the ocean.
The other thing?
Yeah, what's that part? I don't know.
The North Pole, the South Pole.
That's it.
If you'd like to find out, you could join Live Brush on Sunday.
The equator.
Okay, look. Apparently, so Julian Dwyer from the chat. What's up, Julian? Had said $10,000 a ticket for a 4-hour trip.
No.
That's how much it was.
And that was in the 90s.
Yeah, so that's got to be like 50 grand now or something.
Yeah.
I had a friend take one of the last flights, and he paid $25,000 a seat to do it.
Oh my God!
No kidding.
Like a scalper or just like
We're having trouble getting sponsors.
He likes airplanes.
We could try airplanes if he wants. I mean, we'll do a whole show on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're drawing airplanes next.
Yeah. This is an airplane show. This is an aviation art show. Okay.
Put an airplane somewhere in the picture.
Yeah.
She's looking at an airplane.
Oh, it's awesome.
It'll be like it's called Illustration Aviation and
Illustration
Oh,
Aviation.
nice.
I love
There
it.
you go.
Hey.
Here we go. Brought to you by Mariah Carey.
Um,
Our subsidiaries.
Gotta get that sampled right there. Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm really glad I didn't miss tonight.
You're in the band now.
Yeah.
Bill, I got to join you guys on. I'm looking forward to joining you guys on when you do your early Thursday.
Oh, please do.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I'll do a double header one of these times because I'll have to do it anyway because of when January hits. Are you guys starting back up after the new year or after Christmas?
After your night, I think, Timmy.
Yeah.
But something we really haven't, I think, because it lands on Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Oh, right.
Studio Bridge is like jazz. No, I think
it's the best bathroom pitch ever.
You like jazz.
Do you like jazz?
You'll love Studio Bridge.
No, so next Thursday. What is next Thursday?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. This is our Christmas episode.
Oh, ho, Timmy.
Anybody line up some Santa ref?
I do Christmas jokes now.
Oh no.
The holiday episode. You made it.
We're here.
We'll do
Yeah,
some,
pause for alarm.
yeah.
Okay, so we got a panel full of illustrators. Has anyone done like a Santa illustration? It's like I'm super jealous of
like ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dozens.
Several of them.
Yeah.
I've not yet.
I have not had the opportunity. I wish.
I did one for 7-Up. It was pretty fun.
Oh, awesome.
I had before the digital world, I had to render the can. That was the hard part.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Imagine.
How'd you do it?
Did it with oil wash and color pencil.
Wow. I remember seeing
I
like
could say
like-
very well, actually, is how I did it.
oh, yeah.
Perfectly.
Professionally.
You did it on time.
I just
Yeah,
remember
it's like,
not when I was with the Boston Herald as editorial pieces.
did you airbrush that Santa?
Yeah, I did.
Rock and roll, Dale.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I was fast with that thing, man. I was like, looking back. You know how you kind of look back and you say, "Hey, that was an overachievement." That was a good. You know, I was frightened, so I got it done.
Dale, do you look back sometimes and
Here we go.
and literally, and wonder how you did some of the stuff that you did? I mean, how you actually made some of the artwork that you made.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, I don't have the patience to do what I used to do, and I don't know if I could figure it out again.
This is a relief. This is a huge relief because I was just having this exact same feeling because I was putting some stuff together for an art book I'm working on, and I was like, I couldn't do some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it then.
Well, you're so ambitious and so hungry, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head with I was scared, so I got it done.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know.
That was a lot of it.
So what we need is more fear.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what, you know.
Well, it's like you become the I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, but like to yourself.
Yeah. That's how I feel about my utter lack
yeah.
of Santa illustrations, you know, to my resume.
I love that feeling. I love that kind of.
The feeling of doing a Santa illustration. Don't rub it in, Dale.
Well, yeah, I love that too. But just you know, that like, oh shoot, I don't know how to do this. I gotta, you know, and then you're just scrambling for 5 or 6 hours, and then it has to be done, and then it's done whether it's done or not. I love that.
You think way less about the process. You just do it.
Right. Yeah.
It's like you rely on that on all of those automated skills.
Yeah.
The thing is
Autopilot.
a lot of that stuff. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that was before I had developed any automated skills. It was just like, okay, just start moving, and hopefully things will happen in a positive direction.
Right.
You know. I mean,
Yeah, I kind of did that. I did that the same, just kind of like figuring it out on the job. And I think now that I think that's why I look back now and see and ask myself like, how the hell did I do that? Because I think now I'm just like, now that I know that was some crazy mistake to go into, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Now, on the topic of Santa, though, has Audrey, have you drawn Krampus? Because
not professionally, but
Ooh.
definitely, I remember doing some for like my own holiday cards, but yeah, I'm gonna be like a Krampus hipster, but like I feel like I totally was into that before it was a thing.
Take that, Brom.
Krampus before
Like maybe not before Brom, but like.
Now you're here first. Take that, Brom.
No, I do.
I've seen his Krampus. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's not.
She was doing Krampus in the 2nd grade. Where were you at, Brom?
Yeah. No. But I've never gotten to do one like for a job. But keep dreaming, right?
Like that Krampus knowledge hit America when it did it in The Office.
Oh yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
That would make sense.
There's all sorts of weird things. Like in Iceland, they have like 13 or 15, like a whole bunch of Santa Clauses.
Yeah, 13.
13.
That like honey goat thing, right? Like it's a goat that eats you or something.
It's a troll. There's actually a really great illustrated book on the Icelandic Santas, but yeah, there's 13 of them, and their mother is a troll, and and she'll eat children. It's
The
pretty
great
nuts,
children's
but
books.
it's really
Yeah.
good.
If you have kids, I do recommend it.
That's scarred.
Kids love that kind of stuff. You kidding me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. I love being like healthily scared.
Yeah.
When I was little, Elf on a Shelf was terrifying. It was.
Okay.
I don't think it's changed. I think it's still terrifying.
Yeah, it's still weird.
Yeah.
No, parents, they would hide it and they'd be like, I believed it. They've made it very believable.
Yeah, it's like surveillance.
Need you.
I remember my dad had a friend that looks exactly like him, and we didn't know him. He was a work friend. And he would come over and we just bought it immediately. And then they had this brilliant plan. We were all in the living room and he's like, all right, I'm going to go out to my sled, but you guys have to stay here. And if you believe in me enough, my sled will take off. And they just went outside and lit off a bottle rocket.
Oh my God.
And it was like, the most brilliant. Like, it was the most brilliant scam. I was sold.
So your life was like Bowfinger, basically?
Yeah. It was, oh my
You know
God.
that they were shooting a movie?
Yeah. It was a very difficult thing to undo.
For anybody in the chat who doesn't know what Bowfinger is,
Oh, you gotta see it.
If you like Bowfinger, you'll love Liebrush. Coming back to
it's a movie where
Oh, Timmy's childhood.
Steve Martin films Eddie Murphy without his knowledge and makes a fake movie.
Oh.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Goodie. That's a really good one.
Timmy,
Yeah.
I hate to tell you that story that you were telling.
Yeah.
I was there one of the years they did that.
With the ball,
I came out to your parents' house for that.
Etude, John. Etude.
Yeah, if you were part of it. But he became like a Macy's Day Parade Santa.
Yeah, he
Whoa.
like him.
Whoa.
Well, and he started making money doing it, doing pretty good. And he got a old Volkswagen bus, chopped the top off of it, and made it into an actual sled. And it became this like mass. I mean, like he made a full-blown career out of it.
Wow.
Wow.
I saw the sled there. That's the sled was out there the time I was there.
We were there for like the early shows. The like that was
Before he went pro.
Yeah. We were there before he went pro. Yeah. Like the bad Santa.
Hipster about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be hipster about it, Timmy.
Don't be a hipster.
Your Christmas.
I could just see that. I could see your parents being like, "Don't." It's like, you just go get a regular job, man. You're never gonna make it as a professional Santa. That's not a dream. That's not a job. Oh yeah.
You never believed in me.
You never believed.
That's why the sleigh won't take off. Oh.
God, you're killing me tonight. This is
No, if there's a documentary that came out like a couple of years ago, and he was like a featured Santa. It was about like career Santas.
Wow.
I highly recommend. Yeah, his name's Dick Conklin, and he was the real deal.
And that's when Timmy found out that Santa,
Oh, hey, whoa.
was
Not real.
from Kansas.
Well,
That's when he found out about Christmas.
Yeah, when something that believable crumbles, then your whole world you start to wonder.
well,
I still believe.
Santa only brings presents for those who believe. So
Yeah.
Right.
I saw a meme where they were like, why is it in every Christmas movie Santa comes out of someone's house and flies off 20 miles somewhere else? Like, what is his system? Never like going to the next movie.
He's extremely paranoid and he can't maintain a pattern.
no, all those other houses, those are bad kids. All your neighbors' kids, they don't get nothing.
Santa plays by rapture rules.
Yeah. Can you imagine concepting that out like his flight path? and it forming some sort of like weird like pagan symbol or something.
It's like when you're at the airport and it has like the graph on the plane. It's showing the flight path.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
You can do New York to London in 4 hours.
Right, New York to London in 4 hours.
He doesn't obey the rules of space-time, you guys. He just goes. All you kids out there, he just uses magic.
He meant to go to the house next door.
Whatever his name, what was his name, Timmy, that you mentioned, the Santa?
Dick Conklin.
He was I saw him at your dad's office a number of times.
Yeah, he told the most just awful jokes. Like not like they were just dirty. He was
there. He is.
He was literally. I remember seeing Bad Santa and being like, "Whoa."
I've seen this guy.
I've met him. He came to my house.
Not the drunk part, but just the crudeness. It was so great. It was hilarious. He had a great sense. He was a really. He was just like the epitome of a character.
Yeah, I remember an argument that your dad and Santa were having about whose pickup was better.
That is awesome.
I mean, like, you can't beat Santa's sleigh there.
Yeah.
That's a win.
It's a win. Win, Santa. Why even bother?
Ray, maybe we need to do a little Santa episode.
Man,
pretend like we had a Santa job.
Yeah.
So now you guys are coming in. You're poaching, and now you're like lifting content.
Yeah, intellectual property is being violated here.
You're lifting content.
We were getting a little thin. We didn't have any ideas for our next show, so we were like, I was like, dude, just come on and we'll just have them talk about ideas and stuff like that. It would just, it's gonna get recorded anyway.
And I was like, they're fine with this, Ray? They're totally fine with this? And he said, yeah. So
Ray, next one of your episodes, Ray's gonna be like, hey, you know what? My father had this friend.
Yeah.
Like pro Santa.
Yeah, we have no backstories. We just get them from everybody else.
You're just talented Ripley.
And that's how I got the job doing art for the Crow City of Angels.
Who did you get to meet on that set, Ray?
You're right.
You gotta remember the details, Ray. You gotta remember the details.
Iggy Pop. Who's the director? Iggy Pop, I think. And,
I thought you saw him in the R&B or something.
Right. Then Tyler would be like, I saw him in the DMV. Actually, what we're really gonna do is just download this from once this goes live on YouTube, and we'll just slap the Live Brush logo in the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Oh man, I just screwed my drone up. I was laughing.
Yeah. We'll pull a Power Rangers, and just overdub, and just change a couple of things. And bada bing, bada boom, we got a show.
I have Google just translating this into a transcript right now, so we can just read from it.
That's a whole episode right there. I saw Iggy Pop at the DMV. That's just go from there.
Iggy Pop and Santa at the DMV.
And Santa at the DMV.
Sounds like a Curb Your
We
Enthusiasm.
were arguing over whose pickup truck was better.
I want to hear that argument. That sounds like a fantastic.
Oh, it was hysterical.
So Iggy Pop and Santa walk into a DMV. That's the start of the greatest joke ever.
Well, I hate to say it here, folks, but I have to jump off now.
Oh, that's perfect. We just ended that 20-minute.
Okay, good.
It was about a 45-minute drawing, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. We have more other streaming in our house going on, and it's
from actual professional
bandwidth deal. So I will have to jump out of here, guys. But this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Tyler, thank you so much.
Good to hang with you, man.
Yeah, great. And if you got an open spot anytime, just let me know. I'd love to come by and steal more of your ideas.
You're always welcome.
I told you it was a gold mine, dude. I told you.
You were right. We'll talk after.
All right,
Ray the Mole.
Really, really great meeting everyone virtually, and thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you, Tyler. It was terrific.
Great to meet you, Tyler.
All right. So should we head
Bye,
over
everyone.
head over to check out this work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray. That was
I spoken to everyone, Timmy, and he said yeah. Everyone said yeah.
Ugh.
I'm pretending I'm Ray from last week.
Hey, Audrey.
Oh, that's awesome.
I feel terrible doing this. Do you mind if so I can go into a grid?
That's phenomenal, Bill.
No cope with the Santa illustration. Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
This will be one of the longest breaks we take, everybody. The way this year works out, I think the next 2 Thursdays are holidays.
They are.
Wow.
Oh, is it New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Dang.
John, do you
Does that
want
mean
to?
I'm gonna do bridge on another day?
John, why don't we while we got an audience still, why don't we check out some work?
Yeah, let's do.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. Give me a second here. I'll get there.
Say,
You're asking me to do that, aren't you?
I am.
You trust me?
You gotta trust yourself, John.
You trust me?
Yeah, it's like
I love that.
I want to know. I want to hear it.
yeah.
I want to read Doug Bell's comment here and quote, I saw Iggy kissing Santa Claus.
Plausible.
You know, the nice thing is that nobody needs to see live brush now because they've seen it. So,
You've pretty much seen the episode.
yeah, it'll be a rerun.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna lip sync this, or are you gonna just rerun?
We're gonna integrate you in. We're like, oh, we have special guests here.
Yeah.
Like Daryl Stefanos.
You can
Really great to be
Google
here,
search old fashioned photography to get the reference that we use tonight, so you can splice it in.
Yeah.
Trying to be careful, Timmy.
I appreciate it.
Doing my best here. Almost there.
I usually Ray, do you put together a little list of topics for dead time during live run?
We're like usually just
Oh, wow, look at
talking
all those.
and
Those are great.
wow, there's a lot of stuff. There really isn't much dead time in live brush because I don't have I'm not reeled in as much. They just spend the entire 2 hours just yelling at me.
Oh,
Whoa, look at that one.
I like it.
It's a montage.
Oh, that's
Nice.
cool. It's like a movie cover.
Nice, Brandon.
That's great.
Oh, wow.
Felicity.
Oh, very nice.
Way to destroy me on my own reference that I took.
Awesome.
I hope we made it in before Felicity's bedtime.
We did pretty good.
Yeah. Nice,
Oh, wow.
Cassandra.
That's great. Cassandra.
Cassandra's going to be a guest speaker next month or next semester. I think in February or March.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
She's a very good painter.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, Brandon. Anthony.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah.
It's always great.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice. Anthony.
That's the way to handle that one. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice, Anthony. Hey, Addie. Good
Hey.
job, Addie.
Oh, that's cool.
There he is.
No.
Wow.
Report.
Doug, you're lucky we don't grade
Yeah,
I know.
in our portfolio class.
that's an F plus, Doug.
Yep.
Sorry.
You gotta just take just a few too many lines. That's all. Remember Amadeus? Too many notes.
Too many notes.
That's really nice.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I
That's
like
really
Oh.
great.
Pattern a lot.
Ooh, that is gorgeous.
No need to finish it up. I think it looks good to go.
Yeah.
That's
Very
great.
nice. Oof. A lot of good stuff. Nice, Chuck.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Killer.
Really love that.
Randy.
Looking good.
People are bringing the heat tonight.
I know.
My
Wow.
gosh.
Julian, nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Good.
Very
Roberto.
nice, Roberto.
Roberto.
Yep. He's probably coddling his
That's Thomas Black shirt. Yep.
right now.
Probably used. I
Nice
forgot
ball.
to tell Tyler that. That's great. Oh, Gary. Come on, man.
That's
Don't
nice.
make me look
Very
bad.
nice. Ooh.
Ooh, that's great.
That's
Wow.
very good. I really struggled with that one.
Yeah.
I did too. I had to add a piece of paper at the bottom. The-
I regret not going like William Gibson on it.
yeah.
Not William. Oh my God, Charles Dana.
Charles Danigan.
Charles Dana Gibson. Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, completely different.
I was like, yeah, rock and roll, Lake.
Yeah.
Called in the last name and then it like auto completed the first one in my head.
Yeah. Lake's in Blender and he's like steampunk ships and stuff. That's awesome, Brian.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, John, we have so many like recognizable styles in this. Like,
Victor.
so
Yeah.
many people with voices.
I know
It's
you
just
don't
great.
know their name. You don't need to see
Yeah.
their names.
Totally.
Ooh, that is cool.
That is really cool. Like we
Yeah.
we really know people's work now.
Yeah, no. And there we go. There's
Yep, it's another Brian.
we knew who did it.
So, John, there's a question from the chat from Yvette saying, "Not sure how I post my work."
Oh, go on Facebook and Instagram. Post it. Just hashtag illustration isolation. Right there.
Yeah, and whichever one's more your speed.
Yeah, you don't have to do both. Who asked the question?
I think it was
Yvette
Yvette.
Wilkins.
All right, Yvette. Glad you're here.
You can also join the Illustration Isolation group on Facebook.
Right. Nice, Andrew.
Very nice.
Also, Bill just texted me, and I'm going to make a correction. While we were joking about the Santa I knew when I was growing up, he was fake, but we're not saying that there isn't a Santa.
Yes.
Right.
I wanna be
yeah.
clear about that. Yeah.
Why
Yes.
isn't it? Santa brings
Lenny-
you to it if you
For any audience members who misunderstood, we're all big Santa believers here.
Oh yeah.
We're artists. We're grasping at everything.
Right.
Right. You gotta believe. You gotta
You gotta believe.
you want art supplies this Christmas, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say those watercolors don't deliver.
That's nice.
Plus,
That's good.
I think it's already implied that we just don't. It's advisable not to listen to anything Timmy says. As actual.
Right.
Somebody's got to put those
We
watercolors.
just
with little-
Timmy's now going to be referred to as Dream Smasher.
Yeah. It's like,
That's so epic though.
The clock management and Dream Smasher.
oh, it's Timmy, Santa and Iggy Pop's best friend. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Dream Smasher Trayvon.
Dreams, yeah.
That's a very nice drawing, Michael.
That is really nice. Yeah, what are you gonna do during the break, Dream Smasher? That's like what was that movie? Star Lord. What was that movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah,
Or was it,
yeah.
Yeah.
Dream Smasher.
Taser man.
An irate man was arrested earlier today in downtown Kansas City.
Nice one, Karen. Enjoy that coal, Timmy.
I can only bring up that nickname because Brent's not here, because that's what he says his wife calls him. I always loved him saying that. It's a funny
What's Brent's wife's name?
Jody.
Do you, Jody, take Dream Smasher? I do.
Those two definitely wrote their own vows.
Yeah. And Brent's like, good.
That's nice. Wow. Very good,
That's
Eddie.
great.
Very nice.
Wow. Really.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's Felicity's mom.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice. That's great.
I love reading there. And there's
Oh wow, look at
Felicity.
that.
Oh,
Very nice.
man. Really nice.
Look at that neck. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There you go, Randy.
Nice.
Oh, hey, Sherry.
Oh, that's a cool.
Nice,
one.
Vic. I like that one.
Oh, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There you go, bro.
Very good.
Oh, nice one, Chuck.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nice, Michael.
That's got a fun attitude to it. Jenna.
Jenna.
She was in study hall last night.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
There's a few study hall people I saw.
Yeah. Nice, Cassandra. That's fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
Ray, it was nice having you there last night. It's
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's always a blast. I had some other commitments the last 2 weeks, but I really enjoy seeing all the work. Your class, Dale, is so strong. It's like
no kidding, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome. And everyone's class, like all the work there was like excellent.
Oh, if you just go and scroll through the portfolio class right now, it would probably take you 10 or 15 minutes to scroll from top to bottom. The amount of work they've produced is amazing.
Well, and the thing is too, like they're not only working on their own assignments, but a lot of them are doing daily exercises, and they're just going for it. Right. And it's like, wow. And
good things are happening. Good things are coming out of that daily exercise.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So much growth.
The Dale E exercise.
I wish I had something to do with it.
It's
I wish I could.
The Edward exercise. He's the one who started them on it. Yeah. That Kinsella did.
And we don't have to give him credit. He's not here.
We stole it from him.
Yeah, don't give him any credit. I mean,
it's the Dale E exercise.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take credit. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he'll come back and say, well, it was his student that won the gold medal.
It was just
he will mute his mic before he can say it, John. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
Oh, come on,
man.
Doug. All right.
That is awesome, Doug.
That's really fun.
And really, I know it's probably because of time, but leaving that flat black.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice, Andrew.
There you go, Andrew. Andrew kills it in that class, man. Just talk about daily exercise.
Yeah.
A bodybuilder there. My God.
Yeah. And the reason why we're all here tonight.
We'd like to thank our sponsors and our hosts.
Mariah Carey and
Okay.
Eyebrush.
I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah.
All right. So if you give me a second,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop share real quick.
I bought that dartboard years ago, and all I'd use it for is just for putting photos of people on and then sending pictures of that to them.
That's a riot. Oh, and is it followed up by the Timmy apology phone call, or?
Yeah, exactly.
I've yet to get mine's, Dale. So
He's got to go. I think he's got to go real deep. And
right.
He's warming up to it. Once you start getting the dartboard.
There was a George Pratt caricature on there for a while. There was,
Nice.
it's a rotating dartboard.
Did you ever see that comic that George did about he had a deadline and it was all about him doing the art to try to make the deadline? Like his creative
Oh,
process.
no.
I'll see if I can find it. It's hilarious. It's one of the fun, and his drawings of himself are awesome. Or at least, back when he's doing it. Oh, nice one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's great.
It's nice. All right.
First timer, or is that the
Yeah.
first?
Good job.
Cool. Noom one.
New
I
one.
looked at that handle.
Nice. Chuck, that's a really good drawing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Dang.
Really cool. That looks like a movie poster.
Yeah. Thought I'd make it easier by combining the references. Spoiler alert. It did not make it easier.
Isn't this a Netflix series
Yeah, seriously, right?
or Hulu?
There you go,
Hulu,
Laura.
yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Fun. Cheers.
Jeez.
Oh,
Cheese.
yeah. Cheese. Oh, Alaska. Nice.
Alaska.
Shout out to Alaska.
Cool.
Incredible state.
Have you been there?
Yeah. Yeah. I went there a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's
You just
awesome.
walk across the border.
Yeah. I thought everyone goes there.
Just that if they get Canada out of the way.
Yeah. It really is like stunning. It's a stunning, stunning state.
Where did you go?
We went to Denali,
man.
state park, and then we drove. We rented an RV and drove across to like Homer and along the coast, basically.
Nice, Julian.
Is stunning place.
Oh, nice.
On the
Nice.
list. Oh,
Nice.
nice.
You didn't see that one yet.
Oh,
Dang. That is
That's nice.
A lot of new people tonight. This is great.
yeah. I don't recognize this name.
Alberto does a lot of really great pen and ink drawings and brush drawings.
That's I could see
Looks
that.
like,
yeah.
looks like he was using a knife or a brayer or something there.
I think he might use in some places. I think he might use a razor blade.
Huh.
Oh,
which
okay.
if I'm not mistaken. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm not commenting on the ones that I've seen already. I'm just going on.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Nice.
Mikhail, very nice.
Ciela, that is great.
Oh, it's another one of Brian's. Just
Okay.
another one. You go, Andy.
Jeez.
Yeah, I like that one.
It looks like Sinatra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good drawing. That's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Very fun.
I wonder if some of those are like marker illustrations. They almost look like it.
A lot of people posting both places, Timmy.
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
I don't know if I mean, if you want to follow your heart, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Print that on a poster.
I was just gonna say I want a T-shirt.
If you want to.
What? How does that say?
Follow your art.
I guess.
Intro
Dream
bar.
Smasher said, "Follow your heart."
I guess. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you a piece of advice that Santa Claus told me. If you want to.
I guess.
Oh, that's good. That's fun.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Nice, Tom. Stockholm, Sweden.
Oh wow.
Very cool. Welcome. Oh, Bud
nice.
Cook.
Nice.
I didn't know Bud was here.
Hey, bud.
Very nice, bud.
Yeah, man.
Great, bud. Wow.
Even
Jimmy,
secret.
we got to get Bud in here
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
Gotta get him
Yeah.
talking with us.
But announce yourself next time.
Yeah.
Announce yourself. Actually, don't announce yourself after that. No.
Yeah.
Stay in the shadows, bud.
But here's the number for Live Brush, right?
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime.
If you would like to be appreciated, though.
Audrey, we need to connect about because I remember we
Hey,
left-
Sally.
Ooh.
Nice.
What's up?
There was an artist that you had invited, right? We need to follow up on that.
Oh yeah, just one. My best friend Danielle.
Daniel. Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to get Daniel in here.
Yeah.
George said she'd be a good fit.
Oh yeah, she's amazing, and she's like great to talk to. So
Great.
she's got lots of stories.
That's great. That would be fun. We need to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd be game in the new year.
What's your friend's name, Audrey?
Danielle Otrajki
Oh.
With an A?
with an O.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she works in comics, animation. All kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful work.
Nice one, Brad.
Wow.
That's a
Where
great
does,
one.
where does she work, Audrey?
I don't know if she works. She might work for herself, but she does like comics and animation and advertising.
Cool.
That's out of Dale's class, by the way. There's Kate.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh, I remember the earlier versions of that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this another point in the series, or is this just what it became?
Well, she did 3 pieces all through the keyhole.
Yeah, I remember the other two.
Yeah, this was the last one she did. I love this piece.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I think we're done.
Whatever holiday you're celebrating, hope you enjoy it.
Absolutely. Happy holidays, everybody.
Same to all of you.
Yeah, happy holidays, everybody.
Tyler, who's left early, thank you so much for being here and joining us. Bill Cobe, Dale Stefanos, Audrey Benjaminson, Don Kilpatrick, Timmy and I. Did I miss anybody? I hope not.
Lake.
Lake.
Nice to have you.
Yeah. Who else have I missed?
Jeez, I don't know. Who could you have missed,
Oh,
John?
Ray.
Who could that be?
Oh man.
One was on purpose, one wasn't. I apologize.
This is why I get the comments on Facebook. They really like you, man. Don't leave.
Hang in there. Hang in there.
Don't get discouraged.
Yeah, I should make you. I should make you play our Live Brush promo just for that. You know.
Lake, I hope you had a good time here.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it was great. Definitely join again when I can.